Fed up, and the Fed Reserve is not federal.
It's not. Fight the New World Order. And this is a really good site to teach people about what's really going on in the world. www.warnthepeople.org. There's 8 videos there. It starts with a video from President Kennedy, where he tried to warn us about these secret societies that were pulling the strings around the world. And we realized that he was assassinated shortly after he delivered that speech. That speech did not surface until 2 years ago. And now we see the fruits of what he was trying to warn us about happening all around us. One world government is on the way, one world currency, one world economic system, possibly a one world religion. We don't know what it all entails, but it's like I say, I love my country, but I'm not proud of my government. They print money out of thin air. They back it with nothing. The year they put this on the dollar bill, this Great Seal of the United States, it says Novus Ordo Seclorum. That means the New World Order in Latin. That was the same time they made this nothing but legal tender. It's not backed by gold, silver, copper, tin, nothing. I don't know about you, but to me, tender is something you start a fire with. So if this is legal tender, I guess you can start a fire with this because it's really not worth anything. There's nothing to back it. No. They print it when they need it, they give it out. But they're not giving us any.
No.
They're only bailing out the rich people.
A lot of it.
We're becoming a country of haves and have-nots rapidly. That's what's happening. My mom warned me 25 years ago this was going to happen, but she's been the hardest one for me to convince that it's really here. Now she's starting to see it.
Well, thanks for being out here and educating people today. I think it's great.
You know what? It's all we can do. Short of getting on TV or running down. Sometimes, like me and my friends, we just want to run down the street and scream, "Wake up! Please wake up! Why don't you see that I see? Why don't you see it? Take off the blinders. Quit drinking the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is the fluoride in the water you're drinking."
Well, not me.
I don't drink tap water. I drink bottled water. People don't understand what fluoride is. The communists in Russia discovered around the turn of the last century that given in small doses, it makes people complacent to where they're just like in a lull. And I see it all the time with these people. You try to give them information on what's really happening, and they're like, "Oh no, I already know everything I need to know. I don't want to know." That's how republics fall. Do you know that the United States is going to be the shortest-lived empire in history? Mark my words. We have nothing to offer the world anymore. We don't make anything. We don't have any oil reserves we tap into. We don't have any gold mines. We don't have any diamond mines. We've outsourced pretty much all of our manufacturing. There's nothing here. We're a nation of takers. We don't produce anything. That's what's going to destroy us.
Well, maybe everybody will wake up.
The post office is bankrupt. I worked for the post office for 10 years. Social Security is bankrupt. I'm on Social Security. I have severe degenerative disc disease and arthritis. I'm like, I don't even know how much longer I'm going to be getting my retirement checks or my Social Security because the post office is going broke. They're literally letting people go with a $15,000 incentive right now that have so many years in. I have a lot of friends that work there. And you know what they're doing? They're replacing those people's jobs with non-government employees, and they're paying them less than half of the wages I made. And I got full medical benefits. They don't get anything. That's what all these corporations are going to. Part-time people, less money, no benefits, but hey, Obamacare is gonna save us all, right?
Yeah.
It'll be like, you know what? It'll be like Soviet Union 65 years ago. You're on, if you have the red card, you know, if you carry the card, you'll get all the perks. Otherwise, you'll be standing in line to get food. You'll be waiting months for a doctor visit. The elite will still have their place and their pushers to provide them with what they need. But the rest of us, it's going to be pretty sad because there's going to be a lot of homeless people here real soon. I already know people losing their houses like crazy. People are having to move in with their families, you know, like they did a long time ago in the Depression. But people aren't ready for this country to turn into a third world country, and that's what's happening. Yeah, they think we're all crazy.
Out there are all normal.
Tell them. Tell the sheep, wake up.
Hey,
What causes our stupidity?
been bought off, I think, maybe. Too much stuff.
The education
Too much
system.
blinky stuff. I don't know.
They dumb it down. They don't make you a critical thinker.
Who allowed them to be called federal?
This,
1913.
yeah, the Federal Reserve Act. Congress passed it.
Whenever
Five people.
Congress-
Five people were there.
People aren't even
Congress
Americans, they're
just
fucking
left for Thanksgiving break, and
globalists
then they
who are
have to go ahead
fucking
and-
financiers who've been around for hundreds of years. Damn you. You're not taking our country, you're not taking us down.
Yeah.
We need these other motherfuckers to get involved, but they're too stupid. We need the stupid to help us. I'm serious.
We gotta get
You
the
know,
pyramid.
yeah.
The
If we
base of
could
the
wake up the
pyramid to
dummies,
support
we'd be
the top.
fine.
That's how that
Wake
works.
up the dummies. Wake them up. We will not react.
Oh, good job.
We will not
Way to
react
go.
when we're comfortable.
You killed that, you know that?
Only when shit hits the fan
You see
will
that
we
right
be
there?
pissed.
You messed up. Made it real.
That's the nature of.
But somehow, how is our government giving? How's our government cooperating with these criminals?
Bought off. They can do whatever they want because now
All right.
Congress can levy taxes basically on the people by inflating the future
Support
by borrowing.
America and the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, so they got bought off. Because then they can, instead of having to raise taxes for new programs, hey, let's borrow money from the Federal Reserve, and we'll devalue the money later. But we don't have to pay now. We get all our programs. We get voted
We get
for.
everything.
So
We'll
the
have
same
money whenever we
bastards,
get it
the
right
same
away.
bastards
It's
that
worth the
froze
same
up
now.
the
Then
credit
you trickle it
market
down
until they got a
and
bailout
keep-
because they fucking ran bad business, cooked the books, then got the bailout,
You know
and now
about
they're back at it.
you know about so basically there's these two sets of books, right? You have your accounting books in any accounting. So you have your budget for the year budget, and then you have like the real books where they have all the income, all the revenue sources. So like all your municipalities, like you got your sewage system, you got your bus transportation. These aren't things that aren't making money, but they don't have it on the budget. It's not there, but it's got to be there. They got to account for it somewhere. So they have these things called the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. These are the true books for accounting purposes. We're really not broke in this country. The wealth has been stolen from us. Has been stolen from us incrementally. Incrementally, they have so much money in like these, like for these the state accounts for for their stock markets and stuff and like that. It's all there and it's all on these books, but it's not included in the annual budget that you get published every year.
yeah.
And you're just like, where's this money going from? So like the state of Colorado, they don't have in their budget like the toll road, right? It's not included in the actual budget, but it's got to be somewhere. Where is it at? Well, it's in the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report.
Cheers to you for wanting to save your country. Cheers to you for wanting to save humanity. Cheers to you for wanting to help these simpletons.